Welcome back to the Black Hills Boys podcast, season 2, episode 2. Couldn't be happier to be here, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
Second day with kids in the school. This is much better than yesterday. This is much better.
You look like you've had 2 days of kids in the school.
I feel like I've had 2 days with kids in school. I need to get caught up in sleep though.
You look good though. Look good.
Thanks, Josh. You too, buddy.
I went and
how
hung
you
out
doing?
at school today.
What?
I said, how you doing?
Pretty good.
A little out of breath.
I'm hanging in there. I was running, bruh.
You got to run the stairs.
Twice.
You know, on this this beautiful Tuesday, August 20th, I'd just like to give a shout out to the hometown Newcastle Dogies football kicking off, yesterday. High school football starting back up. College football in full effect coming up on Saturday, I believe. Georgia State versus Florida
Georgia
State?
Tech plays Florida State in Ireland.
It's in Ireland.
Yeah, boy.
That one might be electric.
It might be. DJ Uiagalelei
That was actually pretty good.
has his debut at Florida State. It's his third team. Georgia Tech has Haynes King at quarterback. He's a dog.
Oh, he's a dog.
And then
Well,
we got some more good games on Saturday. Nevada plays SMU. Should be a dogfight.
SMU by 20.
I think Vanderbilt plays somebody as well, maybe. And Hawaii definitely plays, I know.
Yeah, Hawaii plays. Don't they play somebody all the way from the East Coast?
They sure could.
James Madison? I can't remember.
I don't know for sure, bud.
Finally, football's here though. Shout out Dogies. Lemon Cowboys.
Yeah, shout out Dogies, man. Hopefully they have a good season this year. I know they got a few key pieces coming back, and a concern obviously is always that line, but a lot of skill positions that should really help them out. And you got Crabtree calling the defense now, and I'm pretty excited to follow him throughout the year. So
It's gonna be bringing the blitz, bringing the hammer. I feel Crabtree's all blitz. No, nothing else.
yeah, he doesn't like playing coverage.
Winter Warriors are bringing in the defending state champions week 1 and their
Hot
Nebraska.
Springs?
Yeah, Hot Springs. And their
Gonna beat their ass.
no, their Nebraska commit. I just found out his appendix burst, so he's out for the first half of the season.
No shit.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's gonna be
What?
tough.
Winter's kid or Hot Springs' kid?
Winter's kid. That's going to
Oh,
Nebraska.
damn.
But I think Hot Springs lost everybody. They lost those twins, right?
They lost everybody. They started like all seniors last year.
I'm sure they're going to struggle a little bit.
They got a huge junior class, I know, but I don't know if they're any good or not. But should be a good one. Should be fun. You always gotta hosting the defending state champs week 1. Week
Josh,
0.
how's the Lemon Cowboys going to be this year?
I think they're not going to be too bad, actually. They've got a few kids, few seniors that'll be pretty decent. But they got a new coach, a lot of energy. Curious to see how Coach Youthy from Lyman County does as Cowboys' new head coach.
No kidding.
Jalen?
Yep.
No, he's Chamberlain's head basketball coach now. Jalen is.
No, Michael Youthy. So he's a little older than us, but he's been in Lyman a couple years now. He married the girl next door to me. So, yep. Should be good. I think they got some kids that pretty good athletes. So 9-man, you never know.
Are they 9AA again?
It changes every other year. I don't know.
9-man's crazy in South Dakota. So many teams.
Yeah. You never know.
Never know. All right, Dave, what's up first, buddy? Or
Well,
how are you?
We got a pretty big trip coming up that we're finally starting to plan out here. October, what is it, the 13th or 14th? 13th. We are headed to Dallas. Minus Ben. He already had other plans. So
Arlington, though.
Well, and let me point out, last year we talked about going to Dallas, so I took all those days off, and we never went. So I guess I kind of got a vacation at home.
You really took days off and then just didn't.
I took all those days off because I know we planned it way in advance, and then we never went. So
And I think Shea backed out. Wasn't that the case? Was that what happened?
Mm-mm.
all I know is we missed a great game.
It was not me that backed out. Thank you
I-
very much.
I think it kind of came down to
Well,
maybe
Dave and I were talking.
maybe I was moving. I think I was moving kind of. When was the game?
New Year's Eve.
No, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. So I was moving.
Thanks for the heads up, Keely. We're really worried
Yep.
about her. So
Thanks for watching.
Thank goodness.
Door.
now I'm pretty excited for that trip. I don't know, Josh, if you found tickets yet for the game, but
We gotta discuss that.
They can't. be
Turns
cheap.
out,
I mean, if we'll take donations in any way, and Josh is really willing to put his body on the line for the betterment of this group. So
Is it $1 per nip slip, James, or is it just $1 for one nip slip? I mean,
guys, my mom watched this last week or whatever it was.
she knows what your
Josh,
nipples
it's a
look like.
dollar. $1 is a dollar, Josh.
$1 is a dollar. I've always lived by that. We'll see how the show goes. Maybe we'll get $2 out of the deal. But no, tickets are fairly expensive. You know, it just depends on if you want to be in the shit or if you're good. You know,
You're
I
still
don't know.
going to the game that weekend.
Yeah, we'll negotiate. We got to talk about it.
It don't matter to me, bro. I'm
Shay,
for
I know
good
it doesn't
time.
matter to you because I texted you price range and you ghosted me.
No, you did not.
I did not text you. I sent you a Snapchat message in the group chat.
Oh,
Dave just said, let's not break the bank. You said nothing.
oh yeah, because I figured that narrowed it down quite a bit for you.
What the
We're only going to get $2, guys.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Run to the bathroom real quick.
You can actually shave them on air.
Let's talk about something other than my nipples. James, knock it off.
All right, we're gonna move into a new section here. Just something kind of fun we're gonna pop off on, and it's just gonna be ranking 3 things. A few of these are football related, a few of these are food related, movie related, whatever it may be. We'll start with Shay on the first one, and then obviously we'll alternate on these. So, rank the 3 quarterbacks on this: Hurts, Richardson, Murray. I tried to just have likewise, mobile quarterbacks here. I kind of like this little class. Shay, you're up first. Rank them. Number 1 being your best, 3 being your worst.
1 Murray, 2 Richardson, 3 Hurts.
Okay. You want to defend that?
I think Kyler Murray hasn't been healthy for a long time, and he's finally healthy again, and he's not playing as much COD lately.
That confirmed?
Yeah.
Can't confirm. Richardson looked great till he got hurt. So if he stays healthy, and I think Jalen Hurts fucking sucks. I mean, it's plain and simple. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Josh, you're up.
The same. Oh, we're going the same ones. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would probably go Murray, Hurts, Richardson. Haven't seen enough of Richardson.
You're going Murray first?
Yes, I hate Jalen Hurts. It hurt me to put him number 2 above Richardson, but I can't copy Shay's list as well. But Murray, I think if he stays healthy, and Marvin Harrison Jr., Marvin Harrison's son, if anyone didn't know that, I think he's going to be a dude. So I think Murray's the number 1 there. Hurts, he's got a great offense, so it's kind of hard to suck in that offense. And Richardson could be the number 1, but haven't seen enough. Hasn't been healthy.
Benjamin?
Yeah, this one's interesting. I mean, because if we're going off purely upside here, then obviously Richardson and Murray would be at the top of that list. But if we're going off what we have and what we've seen so far, Hurts, I think, is obviously number 1. He's a proven winner. He's a stud. He can do it all. I'm going Richardson number 2. I like AR 15. Dave, I know you and I were real high on him last year, beginning of the year. He was awesome in Madden too. That also helped. And he was a Florida Gator, wasn't he?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, Florida Gator. There you go. And I'm going Murray number 3. He's been around for a while. And
You hate short people.
well, no, I would hate all of us here then. I don't hate all of us here. I only hate
Average.
What is that? What's that noise that I keep hearing, man? Like
Somebody had a cat or something.
Can you hear him?
That was incredible.
Is he snoring? I thought
Well, I thought Cash was-
I thought I was crazy, but
So you could hear him.
All right, I'm gonna rank these. Ben, I like your answer there. I'm gonna rank these off of what I think their
I'm gonna
ceiling
put
could
little
be.
man on the other couch.
And I think I'm pretty high on AR. I think he's kind of untapped, and he showed a lot of skills last year. His shelf life is obviously going to be a lot shorter than a lot of quarterbacks in the league, kind of like a Cam Newton, because he puts his body on the line. But I'm going Richardson, Murray, Hurts. I really don't think Jalen Hurts is all that good, and his decision making in games is kind of questionable. So that's kind of my ranking there.
actually, there's a report came out that Jalen Hurts doesn't look good in training camp because he's not throwing enough picks.
Oh, you gotta take the risk.
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. Rank these 3 running backs. I think these are 3 of the best running backs in the league. I think you go a lot of different ways on this. Ben, we're going to start with you on this. So rank CMC, Bajeen, and Gibbs.
I'm obviously CMC's number 1. I don't think there's any question there.
Why? Why is he number 1?
Because he's the best player in the NFL.
Easy, Shay. Let him finish, dog.
I said that last podcast when I was ranking best running back rooms. I said 49ers are the best running back room. One running back, and that's CMC. It's the best player in the NFL.
Does it have something to do with the way he looks?
No, he looks good on the field because he's good.
I was just curious.
Yeah. Bijan and Gibbs. I'm going to go Gibbs. I like Gibbs a lot. Bijan is number 3. And I mean, those guys, that's 1A, 1B, I think. But I like what I've seen from Gibbs so far. I think, and Detroit's done a much better job in their offense, using Gibbs than what they did last year in Atlanta with Bijan. So it might be different this year with new coordinators and whatnot. But yeah.
Josh?
Did you forget Zeke, or is he later on?
No, that's when we go centers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll be up there. I think it's very hard to not put CMC number 1. The other 2 are basically, in my mind, very, very similar. CMC's here, but Gibbs is probably better system for him. Bijan is his
Josh.
name.
Is it Bijan?
Gibbs has been in the system. Gibbs has been in the system for 2 years now.
I know, almost 3. Like, that's the thing. Give him 3, he'll probably be the number 1 back. But right now, with just 2 years, he's going to be 2 on my list. And I'm going to call him Bijan, Ben, but it's Bajeen.
Okay, I'll go through what you're saying.
Shay boy?
No, you go first, Dave.
I know this is biased and all that, but I think if I'm gonna go off the same way I just went off the quarterback ranking, where I think where your ceiling's at and untapped potential, I'm going Gibbs number 1.
That is so
Anyone who watched last
crazy.
year, anyone who watched at the end of last year,
What about every single year that CMC's been in the league and healthy?
CMC's a stud, man. There's no debating it. I think Gibbs is going to be better. I personally think Gibbs is going to be a better running back. I think we're going to look back. I think we're going to look back in 5 years and be like, "Holy cow, that's the best running back in the league."
Live in the present, David.
I'm in the present, and I still think he's going to have a better year this year than CMC is going to have. I'm throwing that out there. I'll bet anybody $5 that you want to talk all-purpose yards. I'd probably go Gibbs.
I'll my nipples if he has a better year.
Perfect. I'm going Gibbs number 1. I think Gibbs is very special. His speed, just from quick twitch speed of accelerating, his ability to route run, things I've seen in camp before he hurt his hamstring. I mean, that's biased, but I'm going Gibbs 1, CMC 2. I think Bajeen's much. Let me finish talking. I think Bajeen's going to have a better year this year. I think they're going to have more stuff designed around him, and I think he's going to be in the same conversation where, I think he could be a really special back too. I don't know if he's as quick twitchy as a Gibbs, but you can say I'm crazy, dumb, biased, all these things, but I truly think that Gibbs, his upside is unbelievable. I think it's untapped. I think he's going to have a long career if they balance it out with D-Mont. He's not taking all the carries like CMC is, and I think that's beneficial when you start getting into the playoffs and people start getting beat up. And yeah.
Kids, this is why you don't do drugs.
I'm going to retweet that, Dave.
Retweet.
Such a hot take.
Why do you think, Shay? I mean, I do think his upside.
Well, we're not going off upside.
I thought we were talking about who's better right now.
Upside. CMC, I mean, what more does he have to prove?
What did I say about quarterback?
He's going to be the best running back in the league.
Well, then you could argue with me about the Anthony Richardson thing, though, because I said his upside's better than Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts has been to a Super Bowl.
I said that before.
Jalen Hurts is garbage, though. You didn't have to argue that.
We were agreeing on that.
Shay, you want to say anything else?
I mean, if you watch Gibbs, you see what he's capable of, and I mean,
You
now
don't
he's
sound
gonna
very
be.
convinced on this. You don't sound like you're all in on this.
What the fuck do you want me to say, Josh?
What
I don't think you believe he's better.
You don't think I think Gibbs is better than CMC?
No,
I said this last year,
you
dog.
didn't say it with your chest, dude.
We were wrong last year.
No, I was not.
Yeah, you were.
No, I didn't. He was a rookie. He's in the
He's
he's been in the system for 2 years now.
He's not
He
better
hasn't
than
even been in the system 3 years. How can you guys say he's better?
Hey, I'll be the first to say when we drafted Gibbs, I was like, what the hell are we doing, man? But I tell you what, that kid is special if you watch him play. He is fun to watch play football.
He's great. I love him.
I think his upside I think he's going to be better. I truly do. I think CMC is the best running back in the league right now. I think Gibbs will be better. And I think
You
this
think
season he will
you
show that.
straight up think he'll have a better year this year?
I do. If he stays healthy, I do.
You
That's
think
a
he's a
bold-
better football player right now?
I think you talk all-purpose yards with just touches, receiving, running. I think he has a better year than CMC.
Numbers, but do you think he's a better football player?
I do.
If you had to draft right now for 1 year, you will take Gibbs over CMC.
If I was in real football, I'm not talking fantasy football, because
Real
you obviously have shared carries in Detroit compared to San Francisco,
Real
where
football.
CMC's. I'm taking Gibbs, a young talent that has a ceiling that's untouched. Yeah, I'm taking Gibbs all day. That's a dumb question.
So you're telling me you'll take him, let him, put him in the Niners offense. No one
Gibbs?
else really take carries. Do you think he can be the workhorse that CMC is?
I think if he can stay
Or
healthy,
he
it's no
need-
different than
he need a
CMC.
little help.
I think he would do better than CMC would in that system.
That's crazy, dude.
I do. I really do.
Great. That's a good argument.
Yeah. I think it's a great argument. I'll be happy to circle back to this towards the end of the year. Maybe I'm a dumbass, or maybe.
don't think we'll ever really need to talk about this again. My
All right. So that was a good debate, boys. I like that. We're going to the next one. Rank these 3 wide receivers. You got Sedarius Ladarius. I know it's Sedarius DeLong, but I like Sedarius Ladarius. You got Jefferson and Chase, 3 of some of the best receivers in the league.
Wait, who said it? Oh, CD.
Hey, 1 second. I got a phone call quick.
No sweat, buddy. You got Gibbs on the line, or you got Brad Holmes, or what's going on? Josh, what's up?
Is it based off of actually if they play?
Yeah, I think just go into this thinking they're all going to play.
So Darius, if we're
Well, I
pretending,
know the contract stuff's all goofy with Sedarius and
ceiling's
Chase.
not very high.
Sedarius?
Yeah.
Well, you go first.
When you're not going to step on the field, your ceiling can't be very high, dude.
Still present time.
You go first, Josh.
Sorry, this camera, guys. It's over here. Looks like I have a lazy eye more than normal.
Yeah.
If I'm going to pick right here, is this based off of who your quarterback is?
No, best receiver.
Best receiver.
Okay.
Who would you want number 1 on your team?
Jefferson. Without a doubt. Then Sedarius, Ladarius, and Chase. I think you can't go wrong any of them. But Jefferson has just proven that when he's healthy, he's the best wide receiver in the league. Sedarius, Ladarius had a great year last year. He's going to have to do that again because they have a center at running back and a short person that comes in after him. So they're going to have to throw the ball a lot. Chase, I think he's going to have a huge year, though. Joe Burrow with the new hair look, everything like that, they're going to have a big year, Cincinnati. But Jefferson's number 1.
I'll second that, Josh. I think you put those in the order I'd put them in. I think Jefferson's the best receiver in the NFL right now. CD, did he break a record last year? Was it receptions in a season?
Receptions for a franchise.
For a franchise? I mean, I could see him breaking that again this year. I mean, once he's playing it on the field.
If he plays.
Yeah. And Cowboys, they got the best quarterback room in the country right now with Dak and Trey Lance. And then
Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush.
How could I forget Coop?
There are 3 starters, basically.
Yeah. I mean, you got 3 starters in one quarterback room. That's great.
Yeah, honestly, they might be the 3 best quarterbacks in the league.
Josh, where did Cooper Rush go to college? Central Michigan.
Alcorn State or something. Doesn't really
Central
matter.
Michigan. He's
You know who went to Alcorn State, Shay?
Who?
Your boy.
Your boy. Hey, don't spoil it. We're foreshadowing.
Yeah. Also,
Foreshadowing.
so we're just doing real quick though. We're just doing numbers 2 through 4 wide receivers in the league.
What do you got number 1?
Well, Amon-Ra St. Brown, dude.
He's right
I don't
out.
know.
He's expected to Jefferson.
I think he's close to this conversation, but I don't know
Oh
if he'd tap
my
top
God.
3. I don't think he'd be top 3 in this. That's why I put these top 3 receivers.
Dave, I was joking. He's maybe top 10. Maybe.
What?
He's close. He's in the conversation.
I'd say he's top 5 receiver in the league.
Is
Yeah.
it my turn?
Yeah, Shay.
Got a point. Yeah, we got
No, you can't add players to the list, Shay.
I'm doing this based off Super Bowl appearances, so I'm gonna go Jamar Chase 1 and Ladarius and Jefferson in the back. I think Ladarius is a drama queen. All he cares about is himself. He don't care about the team. He just wants paid. He's a drama queen. Jefferson's the same way. Jefferson's never gonna win because all he cares about is himself. Jamar Chase cares about the team. He wants to win.
Jamar Chase is holding out.
Oh shit! Really?
You know, at least you said that one with
Thinking,
your
I'm
chest,
like,
though.
I'm pretty
Hey,
He's in the
sure
Super Bowl. He's in the
he's
Super Bowl.
not going to take a player-friendly deal.
You almost convinced me. You were this close, bro.
that close, dude.
Well, you got me fired up. I think all 3 of these receivers are divas. Shout out to Amon-Ra for taking a deal and not being a little baby back, you know what, and hanging out in the offseason. But
He gets
want me to say
overpaid,
for you?
dude.
You want
I'm
me to say-
going. I think Josh. I think you kind of hit it on the head. I do think Jefferson. You know, we play him twice a year. Ben, you see him twice a year. That guy, his route running is unbelievable. Great hands. Some of the catches he make are out of this world. But on the flip side of that, I think Ladarius is right there. His game against Detroit last year was incredible.
Well, you got to realize. I mean, the cornerbacks he was going against never should have been out there, man.
True.
One actually went to prison.
Well, listen.
Also, like 90 yards he had also should have been a sack, a safety. So
I mean, you want to talk Cam Sutton?
That guy is not locking up Sedarius.
No, I do think you hit it on the head, Josh. I think they're all studs. They are all divas, though. I mean, they're all in these contract feuds. I don't know if outside of Jefferson, he signed a contract. So Chase and Ladarius, they might play.
Yeah.
We'll see.
well, they all want to be the highest paid. There's only one
All right.
highest paid.
This next one's interesting to me. I'm going rank these 3 tight ends, and I'll explain why I put these guys in this group and what I thought about it. But
I know.
Go on.
I can tell right now.
I'm going Tucker Kraft. It's either Micah Meyer or Brock Bowers. I'm not sure what the usage will be because they took 2 people in the first round back-to-back years. The Raiders did. And then Jake Ferguson with Dallas. So I think, Ben, we're back up to you. And I guess my reasoning behind all this is I think these are some young talent coming up that are pretty impressive. I think they're kind of similar in their play style a little bit and their roles on the team, and be interesting to see your guys' take on it.
And we're strictly who's the best, right? Not who we would draft if we had to draft someone. How
I mean, take this however you want, right? I'm kind of going upside in
you
my
guys
mind.
confused me when you all of a sudden said Gibbs was the best. So I've just been really thrown off since that. I don't know how we're doing this.
Josh, is it your turn or Ben's turn? Because I don't know why.
It's
why
your
you're talking.
turn. You haven't went first yet.
I can go, Dave. I'll take it for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nope. I want Dave to go first.
Yep, I vote Dave.
Damn, I got outvoted.
Pretty easy for me. Then I'm going Tucker Kraft. I'm going Jake Ferguson, and I'm going Brock Bowers.
Please
I think Brock Bowers is going to get more touches than Michael Meyer. I was pissed off when the Lions didn't take Meyer and they took Laporta, and obviously I was a fool for that. I didn't see enough film out of Laporta in college when he was at Iowa to know he was going to be a dog like he is. I think I'm not going to pull in Laporta in this, but I think he's top 5 tight end in the league. I don't know Michael Meyer or Brock Bowers, how great they're going to be. I think Bowers has more upside as a blocker and a pass catcher like he was in Georgia. I think Jake Ferguson's a stud. He's out of Michigan. I think he's going to be really good. But I think Tucker Kraft's got a lot of untapped upside, I guess, that I think he could be the best one out of that group. So, yeah, I'm going that ranking.
Yeah, that's solid. The one thing I have with the arguments against Kraft is he's not even the starting tight end on his own team.
Yeah, but I think he'll roll into that role.
I mean, maybe, yeah. They'll probably use both of them. Musgrave's a stud, too. But Kraft's obviously the much better blocker out of those two, not even close. And Kraft is just tougher than nails.
That's the South Dakota toughness.
Oh, he is like psycho. His Twitter is amazing. If you ever see some of his tweets. Jake Ferguson, though, I was so impressed with him last year. He was really, really good for Dallas. And he's just going to keep getting better. And then Michael Mayer, I'm not very high on Michael Mayer. If you're listening, you probably agree with me. Black Bowers, though, he can be really good. I mean, coming out of college, it's like he's the next best tight end ever, like better than anybody. So it'll be interesting how they figure that out. I think the offense in Oakland's going to be really bad. So I think I'm going to put Mayer and Bowers there. And then I'm going to put Ferguson 1, Kraft 2. And so I'll just switch that around with you, Dave, 1 and 2 there. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. All right, Jay.
I'm going to go with Ferguson at 1. I think out of those 4 guys, Ferguson is in a different league than the other 3, to be honest with you guys. I mean, watch him last year, and that dude's a stud. I mean, and he's going to be better this year too, I think. And then I'll go Kraft, and then the two Raiders. Michael Mayer, obviously I watched a lot of him in college, and he was a stud in college. I mean, if you watched him, he was a freak, but I just don't think his game translates that well to the NFL, because when he was at Notre Dame, he was in a run-first offense. Everything that he had was off of play action most of the time. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a stud, but I mean, he still looks undersized as an NFL tight end, if that makes any sense.
He's not getting open.
No, he's only, I mean, he's like 6'4", I think, or something like that. And I still think he could be a good tight end, but I don't think his game translates that well to the NFL. And Brock Bowers, I mean, we don't know what we're going to get with Brock Bowers. He played for Georgia, so he had a lot of other playmakers around him. So,
I mean, last year though, he was almost their primary, wasn't he? Like he was probably their best receiver on the team last year, I would say.
That's not saying a whole lot with Raiders.
No. I'm saying Brock Bowers in college last year at Georgia.
Yeah, he was insane last year until he got that weird ankle surgery that ended his year. He was like the guy in like all of the college football. He was a freak. It'll be interesting. That was good. That was a good 3.
Oh, do I get
Josh is not going, I guess?
Whatever, Ben.
Do we value his opinion?
So I'm going to go Ferguson number 1 for across the board, just as a football player. Also, if you mess with another Cowboy, he's like ready to kill you. And I love that about him. He's like the enforcer on that offense. Not afraid to put his head and get in the play. I do think Kraft, he's the only one on this list that, 50 a team I coached in high school. So not single-handedly, but him, he could have, I think. So I'm going to put him at number 2. Mayer and Bowers. Bowers is going to be much better than Mayer by the end of the year, but their quarterback sucks. So sorry, Gardner, but.
Josh, would Trey Lance start for the Oakland Raiders?
Yes.
I agree.
Do you guys remember when all this Michael Myers stuff was like baby Gronk? Remember all that?
Oh yeah, that's what they was calling him in college when he was at Notre Dame.
What do you think happened though? Like, why didn't it correlate to the NFL?
He's undersized.
He's just not like fast. He's not fast. Like he's not like
a baby.
Like Chase put it perfectly. Like in Notre Dame offense, he thrived because they were running the ball and it was just play action. He's wide open.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, moving on. Rank the 3 kickers: Justin Tucker, Brandon Aubrey, Harrison Butker. 3 of some of the best kickers in the league. I'd take any of these 3 on my team in a heartbeat. Shay, you're up.
I'm going Butker, Aubrey, Tucker.
Really?
Easy.
All right. Josh?
I'm going after the big moment. Did Butker ever missed one in the Super Bowl?
No, but he's a drama queen.
Isn't it Buckner? Is it Butker?
It could be.
It's B-U-T.
But
you know who I'm talking about, though.
I don't know. Spelling's tough. I'm going to go. This hurts me because I think if we go off upside, like Dave says, not proving anything, I'm going to go Aubrey number 1.
Do it then. Say it with your chest.
I would go Aubrey number 1.
Dude, go like this for me. Move over for a second.
Dude, my camera's on the side. Like it's
No, I followed you.
Sure, you legging out?
Anyways, I'm gonna go just based off of big time kicks. I'll take Butker. I don't know how you say his name. Tucker, because he is the most accurate kicker of all time. Then Aubrey, just because towards the end of the year, Aubrey started being a little more questionable. But I am so glad he's on my team. I love it that he's on. Ben thought you were Lagan, and now he was the one?
He just messaged us and said, my shit lagging out.
Is he in Wyoming again? Man, that Wyoming internet, dude. So, no, that's my
What'd you say again, Josh? I'm sorry.
Harrison, Justin, Brandon.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go JT, Aubrey, Bucker.
I think they're all three so good.
Yeah, I'd take any of them, like I said.
Yeah, do you even have a kicker right now? Who's your kicker?
Yeah, you didn't see the guy that hit the game winner against the Chiefs when they were playing their ones and we were playing our
Jake
three?
Bates, bro.
Jake Bates.
He came from the same place that Brandon Audrey did. The XFL, baby.
Notre Dame soccer team?
No, he
Thank
came
you.
from he came from the USFL or the XFL, one of the two.
I think he played for Arkansas.
Yeah, he is from Arkansas.
Ben, who you
It's
going?
good to have you back, buddy.
Jake Bates or Aubrey?
What?
Jake Bates is from Arkansas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ben, you with us?
yeah. Can you get me? Am I here now?
I
yeah, I
can't
can
hear
hear
you. Dude. Can you talk? Can you say something else?
I'm
Hello?
going.
Ben,
Hello.
I'm going Brandon Aubrey,
Ben.
Harrison Bucker.
I see his mouth
Tucker.
moving.
Can't hear him, though. Can you guys hear him?
I don't know what's
I
going
wish
on.
you guys were smart. I can see right through all of you.
Yeah. Anyways,
But
Aubrey's
Josh,
number 1. He was my
Yeah.
number 3, Ben. Can you believe that?
Well, that's because no one values your opinion.
Jeez.
Well, fuck me.
All right, moving on. Moving on.
dog-
Moving on
the
to
dog-
punters.
Shay didn't
Moving
get
on
to
to
go.
punters. Shay, you don't. Go ahead, Shay.
I went first, bro.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
All right. Rank these three punters. Matt Ariza, not guilty of any sexual
Yeah,
crimes.
who's he play for?
Chiefs.
The
No,
Chiefs, dude.
Chiefs.
He had
They
a
picked him up, didn't they?
He had a bomb the other day, like 70 yards. Bomb. Johnny Hecker or Jack Fox? Ben. You look like you're in a
Hello?
state of confusion.
Hello.
I'm not qualified for this one. Who the hell does Jack Fox play for?
Jesus Christ, Josh.
I know.
right.
Josh, you can
What?
just sit this one out. You can just
Yeah,
sit
I'm going to
this
sit
one
this one out because I was going to go Hecker, number 1, whoever you put on the list. Who's Jack Fox play for? Tell me.
I'll go. You want me to just go first?
Or you could just
Yeah, go
answer
ahead,
my
Trey.
question.
1-1 Jack Fox because look how versatile he is, and he can boot the ball.
Is he a Lion?
He does the coffin corner drill a lot in practice, like I used to do on Madden.
Is he a
He's really
Detroit
good.
Lion?
Dog.
And he's so versatile, you know.
Who's he
He
play
can
for?
throw the ball, he can run the ball, he can literally do whatever you want as a punter.
He has
Definitely-
done it all.
Definitely
Number
Detroit.
2, I'm gonna go Johnny Hecker. I think Johnny Hecker's a great punter. He can
He's got the best arm.
really put the ball in tight spots.
Mhm.
And number 3, I'm gonna go the other fella because he I'm just putting him last because he was accused.
Mhm.
Oh, and that should ruin his entire life.
I never said it. I just said he was accused. not
Allegedly.
acquitted.
All right, Ben, who you going?
Let's go Johnny. Johnny Football number 1.
Why are you
Jack
putting him
Fox
first?
number 2. Johnny Football. And Matt Ariza number 3. Honestly, you guys, I don't even know who Matt Ariza was.
You didn't know who Matt Ariza
Well, he was
was?
with the Bills and he used to bomb 80 yarders.
He went to San Diego State.
Did he just leg again?
Yeah, he's lagging a little bit. All right, Josh, who would you go?
All right, so now that I know Jack Fox plays for Detroit, I'm assuming off of Shay's high praise, you guys only praise Lions. I think Johnny Hecker's the best punter in the league because the man's also not only got a great leg, but he's got a great arm. Okay, so number one.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You ever watch the trick plays come out of Jack Fox? Buddy, you didn't even know who this cat was 10 minutes ago. Now you're
I
gonna
don't
act
care
like you
who
got
he is.
sense.
I
Johnny
don't
Hecker, Jack Fox, throw off. Jack Fox wins every single time.
know who has a higher passer rating in the NFL right now.
Jack Fox.
The hell he does. Look it up. Google it. Google it. Well,
You
will I
just
tell
just
you,
you
will
just
I tell
googled
you
that.
why he's number
Yeah, he just
three?
Googled it. He just Googled it.
for sure. He's like, I'm gonna get these cats on this one.
No, I didn't even know you guys did trick plays in Detroit. News to me. Johnny Hecker's number one. Matt
Hey,
Ariza,
Josh, do you think that Taylor Decker reported eligible?
absolutely not. No,
Okay.
no.
You're so gay.
Either no one did or like three of them did. It's fine. They tried confusing the Cowboys, but they
I mean, I got this new feature where I can just take him off the stage.
man, that was weird. All right, Matt Ariza is
Oh, my
number
stuff is
two.
getting really smooth all of a
Because
sudden.
I believe in our judicial system, and you're innocent until proven guilty, and he was proven innocent. So I believe he's number two on this list, and Jack Fox and all the other Detroit Lions can go to hell. Number three.
All right, I'm going Jack Fox 1, Matt Ariza 2, Johnny Hecker 3.
You put the real Johnny Football at three.
The real Johnny Football said he gave up drinking, and then in his same documentary was hammering a freaking drink at the end of it. So
That's true.
that's the only guy I know. All right, we're moving out of football here. Rank your top 3 fast food: T-Bell, McDonald's, Arby's. Josh, go.
I'm going to go from a sentimental standpoint here. T-Bell, from all our T-Bell dates, you and me, David. Ben came, I think, occasionally, but, it was right down the street. The $5 box was real nice. McDonald's, obviously, number 2, just for the fact that you can't get better nuggets around, okay? Arby's, I've never really been an Arby's guy.
I heard Shay will give you some nuggets.
I love Shay's Nuggets. But yeah, T-Bell, McDonald's, the other one.
All right, Benjamin.
Yeah, T-Bell number 1 for sure. It's the cheapest. I'm going Arby's number 2. McDonald's is trash. I'll go Arby's number 2 with those beef and cheddars. Can't go wrong there. That's
Shea
all I
boy?
got.
I'm gonna go McDonald's 1-1. They got good. Their Big Macs are pretty good. Actually, no, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna put the old McDonald's 1-1. The old McDonald's menu when breakfast burritos were $1. They had Cinemelts,
Yeah.
fruit and yogurt parfaits.
Those
Back,
part
back,
days slapped.
back
those
in the good
parfaits
days. Back in the
slapped.
good days.
Pre-COVID
And-
McDonald's.
Yeah, the Cinemelts, dude. Those. Oh.
Oh, the Cinemelts.
Yeah, nut in my mouth, bro. And then I'm gonna go Arby's 2. I fuck with the beef and cheddar. And then 3, I'm gonna go T-Bell. That's a tough choice because I'm a big T-Bell guy too. T-Bell's breakfast is
Dude,
criminally
Crunchwrap
underrated.
Supremes, man.
What?
Crunchwrap Supremes. This is
Yeah, bro.
That's right.
That's on me. That's on me. I got to
I
get
thought you
beer.
fell down. Yeah, all right.
I'm good. My
Life
iPad. fell. I'm good.
All right, I'm going. I think Josh hit on the head. I'm going T-Bell, McDonald's, Arby's. No debate.
I love how much we've really you and I have agreed tonight. Besides your shit ass takes on the Lions players, but besides
Bro.
that,
Fuck
good.
up, Josh.
So bad.
bro, let's make a live bet right now on Gibbs's. I bet his usage. You want to make any bets on his over all-purpose yards, receiving, rushing? I'll say
if they all per game.
2,000.
no. I'll go 1,500 all-purpose
No,
yards.
2,000. If you're
I
gonna put
think
him
I-
in the same boat as CMC, it's got to be over 2,000.
Yeah, Ben could go 1,500 all-purpose yards in the NFL at this point.
I'll go 10 touchdowns.
I like the all-purpose.
How many did he have last year?
Maybe 7.
Let's do
8.
this. Let's make a legit bet. Per game, CMC will not only have more yards, but it'll also have more touchdowns.
All
Per
purpose.
game.
Well, no,
All-purpose yards. All-purpose yards.
that's a tough
per
bet
game
for me
touchdowns.
because here's the deal: is CMC is getting all the
Here's-
touches. I think at the end of the year, he's got more stats. So I don't think I'd go game to game bets.
So what do you want
McCaffrey
to
had
do
2,000
here? Like
yards.
you say he's better, but if he's
He
not,
is, but his touches are less. He's going to maybe average like 20 touches a game, where CMC is getting 30.
CMC's the best running back on his team. The Lions have 2 top 10 running backs on their roster, bro.
big deal here is usually you get the best player the ball. So if
You think
he's
so?
not getting the ball, is he really?
Maybe that's
the
why
best
they're in the
player?
Super Bowl, Josh. Maybe.
Yeah, because they have the best running back.
If the
Could be
Lions were smart, if they have the best running back, maybe they
Weird,
should
huh?
win the ball more.
If
All
I
right,
had the best running
Rank-
back in the league, I think I close out a second half game.
You don't even have a running
21.
back, so I don't know why you're even speaking.
I'm just saying though, if I had the best running
You
back,
brought
I think I'd
back
close out a game in
250
the second-
pound Zeke, who was
If I'm up by
40.
if I'm up by 40 points in the second half, I win if I have a good running back.
Josh, when was the last time that the Dallas Cowboys running-
1996, February 1996.
All right, I was just wondering.
Okay, we were
Yeah, no
born.
problem.
Shay wasn't, but most of us were.
I was still a twinkle in my mom.
When
and
was the last
dad's
time
eye.
you won a Super Bowl, David?
Oh,
Never, but we had some world championships. 67, 68.
We're talking the world. You played other countries.
Nah, this used to be called
Talk
the
to
World
Noah Lyles,
Championship
it
before the
doesn't
Super
count.
Bowl.
Doesn't count if you're not playing other countries. Ask
All
Josh,
right.
why are you being an asshole today?
Go get your beer.
Yeah,
Flop your beer out. Josh,
He's a little stressed.
all right. I got to mute him for a sec. We're going top 3 sit-down restaurants that you're going to take your woman on a date to. Obviously, some real classics here. Applebee's, best deals in town. Chili's and Olive Garden. Ben, hit it off.
Applebee's #1. I like Applebee's. We used to have some good times at Applebee's back in Spearfish. I think they got good deals. Josh going to Applebee's right now. I'm gonna go Chili's #2, and then Olive Garden's just I hate Olive Garden. Like I can't stand Olive Garden, so that's definitely way last.
Yeah, that's fair. Shay?
But, you know,
I'm going Applebee's 1. I'm a big Applebee's guy. I'm gonna go Olive Garden 2. I really like pasta, and to be honest, I've never ate at Chili's my entire life, so I'm gonna put them at 3.
you'd
That's
love
fair.
it. You'd love Chili's.
Joshua, what are you going here?
Am I back in this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go Olive Garden 1, mainly because out of those 3, that's what Nicole would want to go to. Okay.
Perfect.
Unlimited breadsticks. Okay, big fan of that. What are you guys laughing about? What's going on here?
Nothing, dude.
Just keep talking, man. You're doing great.
Thanks, guys. Anyways, Applebee's would be #2. Big fan of Applebee's. And I have ate at Chili's one time, and they gave me half-cooked chicken. So, not a Chili's guy. Also, I'm going to keep my screen like this because I feel like I keep looking the wrong direction. So,
Okay.
You're doing great, Josh.
Good
Thanks,
rankings.
thanks, guys.
All right. Applebee's, Olive Garden,
Other
Chili's.
reasons.
Rank your top 3 movies: Friday Night Lights, Remember the Titans, Any Given Sunday. Everybody's seen all 3 of these, hopefully?
I have
that.
not seen Any Given Sunday.
Really?
Never in my
I've
life.
not
Bro.
seen it.
Bro, I would. What'd you say,
What
Ben?
year-
I've never seen it.
Really? That's your
What
guys'
year,
homework
what year did it come
for the
out?
next podcast. I don't know. It's pretty old. Like,
Like 2001.
yeah, I'd say late 90s or early 2000s probably. It's a slapper, man. Beam. It's good. Billy.
If you need a
Cameron
little
Diaz?
inspiration, I don't like that. I'm going this way. I don't like that either.
So I guess you guys just rank your top 2 here between Friday Night Lights.
1-1 Friday Night Lights. That's probably literally my favorite movie of all time, to be honest with you guys. And it brings back good memories for me because we would watch it before our homecoming football game when we were in high school every year. As like a whole team, we'd watch it, so it just brings back good memories for me. #2, Remember the Titans. It's a good movie. And 3, I've never seen it before, so I'm gonna go Any Given Sunday.
I bet you change your vote after you watch that movie, dog.
All right, bet, bro.
I don't think you will.
Ben, you're up.
Oh man, this one's tough. This one's really tough. I think if I had to go watch a football movie this weekend, I think I would actually go Remember the Titans #1. Just haven't seen it for a while, but I know I've seen it a bunch. It's so good. #2, Friday Night Lights, also really good. Probably Friday Night Lights movie is that I really like the TV show as well, so it's kind of a tough one there. And then Any Given Sunday, I haven't seen that yet, but I gotta do my homework. Maybe we'll just watch all three in one day and just see which one hits. But yeah, I'll go Remember the Titans 1, Friday Night Lights 2, Any Given Sunday, possibly 3. We'll see what happens.
Perfect. I'm gonna go Friday Night Lights 1, Any Given Sunday 2, Remember the Titans 3. All right, last rank 3. This thing's went a little longer than I thought, but it's been a good topic. Rank 3,
what
three
the fuck?
forms.
I don't
of
get
potato.
around movies.
Fuck yeah.
Gosh, go ahead. Sorry about that, dude.
Damn, guys. Like, I love these movies. You're not going to let me talk about them. Anyways, big toss-up. 1A, 1B, Remember the Titans, Friday Night Lights.
Josh, you gotta quit moving your head, dog.
Sorry.
Fucking camera. I'm gonna have a fucking seizure if I get that. This keeps
Sorry.
happening, bro.
These iPads, dude, they're unreal. But I'm never doing it on the iPad again because I hate the up and down.
Stop moving your head. Just don't move your head when you talk. Just sit still.
Okay, so I'm going to go Remember the Titans, 1A, Friday Night Lights, 1B, Any Given Sunday, 3. Hey, there's the GOAT.
There
Thanks,
he is.
Josh.
That's my numbers. Those are my
Thanks,
numbers.
Josh.
All right, last one. Rank the 3 forms of potatoes: mashed, fries, and hash browns. I'll take this one off. I'm going the order it's in. Mashed potatoes are the best. If you disagree, kick rocks. Then fries, hash browns.
I'm gonna go the reverse order. I'm going hash #1. Dude, hash
That's
browns are-
wild order. That's wild.
That's a hot take.
I know, I agree. It is wild. I'm not a big potato guy. But if I'm eating potatoes, I'd like them hash browns, and then fries and mash. I'm not a mash guy. Like if I go to like Thanksgiving, I'm not getting mashed potatoes. They're just not.
What
they
the
don't
fuck is wrong with you, bro?
What do you get? You're going to ask
You
them?
literally
make
spent
hash
every
browns?
single Thanksgiving with me, Shay. I've never gotten mashed potatoes. Christmas, never mashed potatoes. I'm going anywhere.
Do you eat at Pizza
No
Ranch?
mashed potatoes.
Oh,
What? No?
do you eat at Pizza Ranch?
I get. Oh yeah, just Pizza Ranch, no mashed potatoes.
I was
You're-
gonna bring that up too, Josh.
You're a psychopath. Absolute
I am a
psychopath.
psychopath.
That's
not a big
worse
fry
than
guy
the
either.
kids'
When I
steak.
go to a restaurant. When I go to a restaurant, I'm always getting something other than fries. I'm going like sweet potato fries or like tater tots if they have them. So hash browns is one. That's easy for
Listen,
me.
dude, I didn't think I could lose any more respect for you tonight, and here we are.
Dude,
Then you
even
might as
so-
well have said that Gibbs is the best running back in the league at this point.
No. There's gonna be people that agree with me. I promise you, I'm not the only one.
All right, Shay.
I'm going mashed fries, hash browns. I'm not a big hash brown guy. I just don't really like hash browns all that much.
I'm going to Shirley's Diner. I'm getting hash browns.
Dude, I'm fucking talking. This is my stage right now. Shut the fuck up. Fries, McDonald's fries, great. Mashed potatoes. Literally, when I go to Pizza Ranch, I will get an entire plate of Pizza Ranch mashed potatoes, and that is no lie.
I respect that.
Thanks, man. Okay, you can talk now, Ben.
Can I
You
go?
can say whatever you want now.
Um,
Hey, Jace, my boy.
So, fuck Jace for not saying hi to us, I guess. Whatever. Fries, straight off the hold the head still. Convenience, 100%. Big fan of fries. Mashed potatoes. Then your hash browns, Ben, #3. Not even close.
I'm not saying hash browns are like this great piece of food. I'm just saying potatoes in general aren't great. And of those three, I'm picking hash browns.
All right.
You're wrong, but it's fine.
That was a great section. Great section. Except for Josh, Jace. Nobody cares.
Thanks,
Nobody cares
Jace.
about Josh.
Well, I care about you, Josh. All right, moving into some preseason football hype and thoughts. Shay said I had to put thoughts on here. Not sure why we had to put that. Shay had something about it. I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You got to clean up your language, dude. We're trying to make ESPN.
Take me for one. Take me for all, buddy.
let's start the preseason hype where my shirt says Dallas sucks, and let's listen to Josh first. I know your offensive linemen look pretty good. BB looks like a stud. You're going to get into Aubrey here in a little bit on his field goal later on in the show, but what was your thoughts on the Dallas preseason game? Did you watch all of it? You're not really a great fan, so you probably didn't watch the whole game, but
You didn't watch any of it.
I did watch a little bit of it, actually. I watched the rerun at the same time Ben was watching the rerun
Yeah.
of the Ravens game. I knew it was a rerun, but it was fun listening to Ben. Like, man, like
I'll be jacked. I became a
Lance
Cowboy.
was playing well. I do think Lance will not be a Cowboy by the end of the
Hey.
year.
Blake says come to Jace's basement. I think there's some goofy stuff going on down there. I don't know what's going on. All right, Josh,
I didn't
continue.
get
Who's
invited
this
today,
Blake
fellas.
guy?
He's one of
Who's
my
this
best
Blake guy?
friends. He's
Oh,
one of
he's
my
an
best
alright
friends. He's a Packers fan.
Shay, you should find better friends,
I love
dude.
Blake.
Fuck
Really,
that.
Josh?
Dude. Anyways, ignore what Blake's saying. I don't think Lance will be a cow. No? Say we should go to Jace's basement.
What do you think?
Let me just talk. Quit bringing up Blake. He doesn't mean anything to us, all right? That guy doesn't matter. I don't think Lance will be a Cowboy by the end of the year. I think they will trade him. They're going to sign him 53, put Rush down. They're going to release Rush like they've done in the past, re-sign him to a practice squad kind of thing to keep all three of them. I really hate when you do this. Pressure's getting to me now that it's just on me. But I think BB is going to be a dude. Guyton needs to be a dude for them to have any success. But I thought their defense missed a lot of tackles, but still, pick six still looks pretty decent. But there's a lot of room and improvement for the Cowboys.
Good job,
I
Josh.
think they're a 9-8 team.
Josh, can I ask you this is a real question.
Yes.
So you have Trey Lance, who I watched most of that game on Saturday night. And Trey Lance did look like a stud. I mean, he looked like a starting quarterback. You have a 24-year-old Trey Lance. How old is Dak Prescott?
He's probably 30.
He's got to be pretty close to 30, if not 30.
Yeah.
That
You want to know what I would? So I said what I think's going to happen. What I would like to happen.
31.
You play Lance all
29.
year, see what happens. Don't
Well,
pay.
that was my question. Is you have Trey Lance, who he was a third overall pick, right? Second
Yeah.
or third overall, something like that.
Third.
And I mean, he's healthy now. I mean, he has been healthy for 2 years now, and he looks like a really, really good quarterback. You have Dak Prescott, who's gonna want to get paid. Why would you not take Trey Lance on that deal? Pay Sedarius Ladarius right now.
Now you're
Get
speaking
that out of
back.
the way.
You know what would
Nice.
be sweet? You trade.
2
This
days
Blake,
in.
would we quit playing
Days in,
doing
man.
this Blake guy stuff? He's just bringing us down, I think. I don't really care what Blake has to say.
Josh is flustered.
What?
You're flustered.
I don't know. We're talking about
Josh, what do you think of my question though?
I don't think you could trade Dak right now, but I would rather trade Dak than Trey.
I agree with that.
Because here's the thing. If they suck with Trey Lance and you actually let him play, he's played like 12 games, college and NFL. Like he hasn't hardly played. So you give him that chance. If he sucks, yeah. What's the difference of going 3-14 or 9-8 and missing the playoffs?
Might be more fun year for you.
Yeah. We get a better draft pick next year. Like they're not gonna win. They're not a winning team right now with Dak Prescott and paying him $50 million, $60 million, whatever it's gonna be. They're not going to win with that.
But you guys got Zeke. You got Zeke though.
We do have Zeke. Just in case if BB goes down, we do have Zeke. Like that's a big bonus. But guys, I'm not excited. I was excited last year. I'm not excited about this year.
Which is crazy to me because you hardly lost anybody. Like, where did your excitement go?
You're gonna be just
Where
fine.
did it go? Our best wide receiver hasn't signed, doesn't come to practice. Michael
Just-
Parsons too worried
You're
about
being
podcast.
pessimistic, dude. I need you to relax. I need you to go
You
buy.
asked me a question. You want me to answer the question?
I mean, I just hope you bounce back from this. I'm concerned.
We do have Brandon Aubrey still, guys.
Yep, we'll get to that.
Also, Dave, you said we didn't lose anyone. Did we gain anyone?
No, but I don't know that you
Were
necessarily.
we good
Gained
enough
Zeke,
to beat
bro.
the
You
Packers in
gained
the
Zeke.
playoffs last year?
I
Oh, that's
think-
true.
I still think
got
they signed a
Zeke.
running back. I still think they signed a running back.
Who do you sign?
Um,
Dalvin Cook?
You know who my hot take on this, Josh, is who's the Bears Herbert? I could see the Herbert showcase in this next game in the preseason for the Bears and them trading him out to Dallas for probably like a fifth, sixth pick.
Herbert for Dak, straight up.
No, I'm just saying though, because they already have DeAndre Swift, so I could see that trade happening. And Swift and Herbert are very similar in play style. That could be the missing piece in Dallas, and that could be the answer to
Yeah,
you bounce back.
give me a
Dak
guy
for
that's
Khalil
not good
Herbert,
enough to
straight
play
up.
for the.
We'll come back to this, Jason, Zach.
me
We'll
that
come
guy.
back to this. Ben, what are you thinking on preseason? We'll come back to this.
Giannetti, did he go to?
He
It's
played
Josh.
football at Merritt at Shattern.
He did, right?
He played football at Shattern with Merritt.
Yeah, he's a dude with a terrible haircut,
Oh my god, he's gonna be really mad about that.
Yeah, Josh.
right? The mullet, is that him?
Sorry.
It's not a mullet. It's just long hair.
No,
You're
it
sorry.
looked good. Like he pulled it off, but like a guy bald like me wouldn't have pulled it off. Yeah, dude, Jace, I'm sorry. That wasn't meant for you, man.
All right, Ben, you go.
All right. Thoughts. Just got a few here. Green Bay's ass. They're going to suck. Finish last in the NFC North. I'm renaming Denver to the Denver Dark Horses. Bo Nix will be Rookie of the Year.
I'm gonna turn my volume off till he's done. I don't want to listen to this shit.
This is worse than Ben.
That's all I'll say on
Here's-
Bo Nix in Denver. Then I just like rookies. Just watching rookies in preseason is kind of fun. Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze looked really, really good. That kind of scares me, but I think they'll eventually, fall into that rookie lull. At least I hope so in the NFC North. Malik Neighbors, stud. Dave's been saying it. It's going to be a big time fantasy pick, I think, for a lot of people. Only problem is they have a terrible quarterback situation.
True.
Yeah. Jaden Daniels, I don't know. I don't know anything about him, but I didn't see his preseason game. I know he played. I didn't see any stats, but yeah. Trey Lance, we talked about him. Joshua, he's awesome. Not as good as Bo Nix. Bo Nix will be Rookie of the Year. He's going to lead Denver to the playoffs. I'm really happy for all my friends. Be really happy for all my Denver friends. And I've been saying he was the best quarterback in that draft all along, and I'm standing by that. And the Packers suck.
Am I
Shane
the one that doesn't do drugs on this podcast? You guys all experimenting?
Well, I don't know. We only take 3 minutes to talk, and you take 30 minutes to talk about the Cowboys.
You guys interrupted me and started bringing up stuff.
All right, Shane, you're up.
Me and you kind of talked about this earlier, Dave. Our concerns with the Lions, I guess. That last wide receiver spot's going to be the last wide receiver spot's going to be a real. It's a question mark for sure. We had a couple guys that looked pretty good, but it's still definitely a real toss up. I think what it really comes down to is which one of those guys performs on special teams the best. As weird as that sounds, but to get reps, you're gonna have to be able to do most stuff. I just listened to a podcast this week, and they said that those guys that are looking for those fifth and sixth cornerback or wide receiver spots, it doesn't matter what you do at the wide receiver spot. It matters what you do on special teams. So, I mean, we could see somebody who's playing really good at receiver, but it doesn't matter right now. So, and then I think that me and Dave had a differing opinion on this, but I think we got to go sign a backup quarterback because I don't think Hendon Hooker's ready and Nate Sudfeld is fucking ass. So I say go sign Tannehill.
You want me to jump in from that point?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I disagree with the signing another backup quarterback. I think then you're planning for failure in the season or an injury. I also think that he's done enough. Hendon Hooker's done enough to show you that he could be okay. He's still developing. Obviously, he's still a little hesitant off that ACL injury, but I think he's going to be okay in the long run. And honestly, if an injury happens during the season, you can't tell me if we took Ryan Tannehill right now that he would develop better than Hendon Hooker would. I mean, Josh loves talking about getting in the system for 3 years and all that good stuff, but you bring Tannehill in right now, is he going to be better than Hendon Hooker in week 4? I would say probably not. So that's my debate on that. And hopefully, like we talked, Goff stays healthy. I think he will with the line we have. And I don't really want to keep drilling the Lions on preseason talk, but you didn't really see any of the other guys play. We had too many injury bug guys going on. And back to Malik Neighbors. I've moved up in his, Josh, that's a beautiful picture you got going on here.
Thanks, buddy. Damn camera keeps following me. There it is. Look how cute Ben was back in the day.
That was about 30 pounds ago.
Yeah, you are a little skinnier now.
Anyways, to Bo Nix, he did look very impressive in the preseason game, but once again, that's preseason playing against 2s and 3s. I do think he's going to maybe be the best quarterback coming out of that class. I do want to see him come against.
Was he?
I do want to see him come against
Detroit Lions starting defense. Some 2s and 3s.
I mean, I wonder how many times a year I got to mute this goddamn guy because he can't shut his mouth. I don't know where I was going with it, but I'm excited for another week of preseason. I think Bo Nix will be all right. Malik Neighbors steal the draft. Detroit Lions wide receiver 3, 4 is a little questionable, but we'll be all right. Jace, thanks for the shout out here.
Blake,
Great
thanks for the shout out. I appreciate you, Blake.
Blake, on it, 10 out of 10. And we're going to go ahead and skip over fantasy football for today. We'll save that for the next episode because we're getting a little long-winded here, and we got a lot of stuff coming up still. I'll unmute Josh. You can figure out how to shut the – go ahead, Shay, say it.
Josh, you need to learn how to shut the fuck up.
I'll work on it, boys. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
We're getting into our new section here, Athlete of the Day. I'm going to go ahead and kick this thing off. I don't know where Josh – Josh, you got to quit with your stuff, buddy. This athlete, homegrown, great dude. A lot of us here on the Black Hills Boys know this guy. It's not every single day that you have a local celebrity, but for us, we do. And Mr. Phil Jagelski, Philip Marion Jagelski, is my athlete of the day. Phil's a wild card. Phil does a lot of crazy things. He's been riding bikes, since his DUI a couple years back, but he's really he's really kind of got into it in the last few years, and he's averaging probably 1,000 miles a year. He told me the other day, which is crazy.
That's wild.
He's done a bunch of Dakota 5.0s, 15 races he's done, no golds. People are fast AF, he said. He's also starting to do like restoration of trails, other things like that. But, Phil's a crazy guy. He puts his mind to something and kind of sticks to it. And I also have a pretty good video of him on his rides, 10 seconds here. So enjoy this. I mean, that guy's got one hell of a mustache, and he can hit a keg. So, Phil Jagelski, you are my athlete of the day. Keep doing you, buddy. You are Himothy. That's all I got. Our next athlete of the day will come to Mr. Joshua Sackman.
I did rank him number 3 out of those kickers by the end of the year. He'll probably be the best, but he'll never probably get a kick in the Super Bowl the way the Cowboys are trending. But this guy has 3 legs, and his right leg is better than most, all right? 72 yards is what that would have been good from. 66, easy. He's 50-yard plus all day, every day. Best thing that's ever come out of Notre Dame, people are saying. So,
you ever heard of Lincoln Feist?
I'm talking Shay, okay? Talking here. Dude.
Sorry.
Anyways, he is possibly the next jersey purchase I make. My athlete of the day, Brandon Aubrey.
Ben's got to dust off his knees. He's got a little blood going on. Throat's a little dry, but we're gonna let him talk about Bo Nix for a sec.
Every time that guy's face comes on the screen, I want to eat a fucking bullet.
Oh my God.
Jay, my athlete of the week is Bo Nix. I'm going to keep talking about him. Mr. Oregon,
We know.
Mr. Oregon himself, Bo Nix, athlete of the week.
You
Bro,
can't
he
say
went to fucking Auburn more than he went to Oregon.
That's not true. He's a Mr. Oregon. They
Isn't-
claim him. Auburn doesn't. Honestly, going to be the rookie of the year. I said it from day one. I'm still saying it now. He's proven me right in preseason. He had a great showing against Green Bay. I watched him. I think he went 8 for 9, touchdown, had a bunch of rushing yards. All my Broncos friends, hope you're listening. I'm on your side. Denver Dark Horses making the playoffs here because of Bo Nix.
Now I'm a little
Hey,
concerned about what's going to come out of Shay's mouth here because he.
Before
I'll take the blame for
you
it.
started talking about him, I was actually hoping for a good year out of Denver. If their fucking stadium burns down, I wouldn't be upset now.
They'll play on the
With,
road.
with Bo Nix in it.
No, I don't want him to be in there. I don't want him to die.
Aye.
Oh, no, I
He could
crossed
be
the
in
line
there and
yet.
get
I'm sorry.
critically injured, but not die.
No, that's on me. I crossed
I
the line.
think Josh's next jersey purchase should be Bo Nix.
Josh,
No.
if you do that, I will never talk to you ever again. Respectfully.
I might just go do it then. I don't know.
Do it, please.
We'll see. Look at that guy. Oh, I love it.
My athlete of the week is he went to Alcorn State.
I'll stop
He's
it.
dead. He's been dead for a while. But he just had a documentary come out about him on Netflix. So
Murder.
shout out my boy Steve.
Murder.
No.
No.
No, that's not true.
Not true.
Aaron McNair, man. I used to get him in a Madden Ultimate Team.
Dude, he's a beast. Him and Eddie George, man. That was a heck of a
He's
one.
dead now.
Yeah, Shay, he's dead.
He's dead.
Is that all you had to say about him?
I'm
Yeah,
actually
that-
going to tie my
that's
advice of the day to Steve McNair, by the way. I'm very excited
Sure.
about that.
Jay, have you seen the documentary?
No, it just came out today, bro.
I don't know if you've seen it. You don't do anything all
No.
day. Maybe.
I had to work today, bro.
All right, we're moving on here. I like that section. I think we're going Ben. Is it Ben Fact of the Day? I gotta find it. Yeah,
Sure.
Ben Fact of the Day.
I'm changing it up. I'm not doing sports. I'm actually gonna go with some science today. Felt like the mood.
Oh, that surprised me. I figured it'd be something gay about Bo Nix.
Yeah, you wish, buddy. Fact of the day. Bananas are radioactive. Did you guys know that? See?
Care
A lot of
about
no-
that as much as I care
Yeah.
about, dude.
Well, bananas contain potassium, which I'm sure Dave and Josh probably knew. Shay probably didn't.
Yep.
But what I found, in order to actually die from radioactive poisoning, you'd have to eat 10 million bananas. There's your fact of the day. Don't eat 10 million bananas in one
The
sitting.
rumor has it Shay sat on that mini.
Oh,
So what, bro?
upwards of 10 mil.
Yeah. That's a fun fact, Ben. Really, thanks for sharing. For the
I knew you
listeners.
liked that one.
Thanks, Gav. It's not as good as Phil Jagalski's, but we're trying.
Thanks, Blake, for the shout out.
Crazy Ben. I mean, you've said a lot of dumb stuff before, Ben, but this is up there. This is top 10 of the dumbest shit that's ever come out of your mouth, dude.
How is that dumb?
I mean, that's a worst fact that you could have came out of this.
No
podcast.
one cares about bananas, dude.
You literally learned something today.
What were you walking by a science room when you're assistant principal now, and you heard them talking about bananas, and you figured I got to stop in here and listen to this conversation?
I wanted to change it up a little bit.
I can't wait to tell the fucking world
Hey.
that my brother said I was 10 million bananas.
Jay, do you know? Yeah. Do you know that bananas had potassium in them?
Yeah, I did know that, buddy.
Thanks, Jace.
No kidding.
All right, let's
Easy,
move.
bro.
Shay, let's hear your quote. And God, I hope it's better than this banana talk was, buddy.
It never is.
Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears.
Deep.
I
Deep.
do. Wow, that's a top 3 quote from you.
Thanks, bud.
Man, your energy today's been so much better. I appreciate you.
Now you guys like each other, huh?
No, we've always loved each other.
All right. The people have been waiting for the end of the show.
most people have probably fast forwarded to this point. What everyone comes to show for, Sacman Life advice of the day. So besides, obviously like going with Globe Life Family Heritage for your supplemental insurance, the other advice I have for you today is, and I wish I'd have been able to give this to Steve McNair himself, don't date crazy bitches. Okay.
Jesus Christ, Josh.
R.I.P. Steve, but if he wasn't cheating on his wife with a crazy chick, he'd still be with us.
Josh, remember like 3 weeks ago when we tried to talk about this turning into a family-friendly show?
Oh yeah, are we doing that?
But I guess
No, we're on
not
Facebook,
anymore.
buddy.
Not anymore, buddy.
Nope. We don't need to hear this.
Don't date crazy girls. Sorry about the B word. Ooh. Anyways, 1, don't cheat on your wife. 2, don't hang out with crazy girls. All right. You're welcome.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
You're welcome.
Yikes.
I'll clean it up. I'm sorry. I forgot it's family friendly.
I think with that being said, I think next week, we'll have more fantasy football talk. We'll have another topic, kind of like our pick 3 deal. I thought that was pretty fun for the crowd. Hopefully get more engagement. We'll start not as late. And thanks for the interaction here, Jace, Blake, Zach. I think you got a really good point to close this show out, Jace. We'll put this as the Jace close of the day. And with that being said, Shay, why don't you go ahead and end this show?
Thanks for coming, everybody. See you later.
Good night.